Thank you for taking time out just to listen to an overview of two things that have already been shared with you. The first one is the 2015-2016 OIP file. In that file, it has the required forms. It has your TBT required form, your SSC required form for high school, intermediate, middle, and elementary. Let's look at a high school one. These are the required forms that you should utilize for your SSC meetings. Has the school, the date, the members that are present, facilitator, recorder, reporter, and timekeeper. Should have your trends in data and literacy and math and any other content areas that you may want to add here. Your subgroup data, that specifically the subgroups that you are monitoring for closing that achievement gap. Best practices that are aligned to some growth for students. Professional development needs and recommendations that you may have to your teacher-based teams. On all of the forms, there are 4 questions that should be answered. One of the recommendations is that this information is answered already in this form, in the SSC required form prior to the meeting. This really assists in helping the SSC run more fluidly and giving the SSC opportunity to really discuss the trends in data building wide. The 4 questions are: what are the characteristics of students that are proficient? What interventions, progress monitoring is being provided to students that are not? What is the evidence of gap closure with the identified groups? And what is the evidence of successful adult implementation? What are the adults doing? For high school, we have all the content areas so that they can respond to those questions. Elementary, middle, intermediate looks just a little different. The difference in the elementary, intermediate, and middle is that if you look, the questions are the same. It does have an area for literacy with the 4 questions, and then it has an area for math with those 4 questions. Gives opportunity for each grade level to respond instead of content area. So the grade levels respond here. Again, these are the 4 questions with the grade spans, and the intermediate and middle school SSC required forms looks basically the same. Here the grade spans are different. Those are the required forms. Again, we talked about in detail the TBT required forms. This form is required for all buildings. The only difference, again, is those buildings that have the designation of focus or watch. They have a minute requirement that their TBTs should meet monthly. Also, they focus, alert, and watch. Focus and watch have a minute requirement that their SSC/BLT should meet monthly. If you do not have that designation, you do not have that minute requirement. Also, what has been shared with you is the OIP toolbox. In that toolbox, there are going to be several videos about collaboration, about utilizing data in your SSC TBT. What is a TBT? It also has resources for the roles and responsibility of a TBT and SSC. So take time to look through the toolbox. It also has the OIP rubric. That is a requirement quarterly for all buildings. Information in here is also the OIP submission dates for all buildings in our district. The left-hand side has your dates. The right-hand side communicates what items are due. Again, this is an important folder, the OIP toolbox, because I will be adding more information, videos, and resources for you to ensure that we are implementing OIP with fidelity. Thank you for taking time out. Have a great day.